minute details to perfect it, you know, might be the difference between you getting this move on a good wrestler or not. So just trying to make sure everybody's doing it perfect. So when you're running this double, you guys are all doing a good job running, scooping the leg. Really got to make sure to pinch your knees together and get those knees close to the hips there. Okay? Really got to put a big emphasis on getting those knees high. Because even if I'm just sitting here, go ahead, try to get away. Like, if you pinch those knees tight enough and you get high up on his leg, he's not going to get away. Alright? So really put an emphasis on that. You know, you have a lead in a match, you get that Turk, just makes it really easy to hang on, be a smart wrestler here. And you can kind of take your time in the turn. You're not trying to rush it if you get that pinch really well. Okay? And most of the time when I hit this move, I'm not really rushing it. You know, I'll get here, I'm going to put pressure in, get that weight on that shoulder. I grab that shoulder. And once I'm here, it's almost game over for me. There's not a lot you can do. Go and fight it. Okay? So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to take my time to keep popping in. Straighten that arm. Turn that hip across. And just sit right here. Okay? Notice what I'm not doing. You know, I know that a lot of people teach it this way, but I want you guys trying it this way, the way I'm showing it, just so you can kind of see the different ways to run it and find out what works best for you. I see a lot of you guys doing the pull across this way. See, notice the difference between this and this right here. See the difference there? See how I'm not getting super extended? I'm just driving into his face and then pulling that leg across his hips with my leg.
We used the term, guys, 10 minutes ago when we introduced it, high on the hand. When we say high on the hand, that's your off hand.
Yep.
We want you to be high on the hand and chest high. And people might be like, hey, dude, if I'm trying to roll him over, why don't I want to be low? Because if you go low and flat and he rolls through, that's where trouble happens. You get a little funky guy, that kind of stuff. You want to take it nice and slow and methodical so the guy can't roll you through. High on the hand. High, high, high on the hand. Heavy on that chest. Take it, you know, inch, nice and slow, and put the pressure on. Does that make sense? High, high, high on the hand.
So
the other one thing, guys, that once again, we want to show you stuff that's going to work on the best guys, not that's going to work on some slug. When Janeer's down and Paige gets this, there's really only 1.5 counters to a Turk. When I say 1.5, like, if a guy gets a Turk on you, we're coaching like, dude, gotta go forward, gotta go forward, gotta go forward. You gotta shoot forward as fast as you can. Okay? Paige is countering that by pinching his legs, right? Okay? So that's how he gets away. If he's just trying to prolong the agony, okay, belly down as hard as you can and try to cover your head like this. Because you want to keep that guy from getting under there. Okay? What we kind of work with our college guys, why don't you do a 180 turn so they can see this? Turn another way. And this is where, once again, how do you turn the best guys? You know, they're kind of trying to protect themselves. I'm a big believer of, I take my offhand and I literally stick my fingers in his eyeballs and just lift his head up. Does that make sense? When I say 1.5 counters, like the only real counter is to go forward, but if you can't go forward, you can at least try to stall there and they try to belly down and get flat. When he does that, just lift the head. Lift the head, open his throat, and now it's game over. Does that make sense? And I'm serious when I say I grab eyeballs or right under the nose, there's a little piece of cartilage there, but lift that head, open them up, take them over. Make sense? Give it a try. 1, 2.